I'm just going to watch.
I am.
And little Miss Mac, you probably can't even see her that well. She is snoozing in the back. Snoozing and losing out on this conversation. So what else? What did we do yesterday?
We did nothing really.
We went to town for something.
To take that shirt back.
Oh yeah, we went to Target to take your shirt back.
Some cute little orange little shorties with little guitars on them.
We're really into music, if you don't already know that. So we are back at home. It is 12 o'clock, which is when we were going to get to the concert. But we realised that we left little Miss Mac's ear protectors, earmuff things at home. So we've just raced home to get them. Ren is just running up to get them out of the house now. The rain is sort of held off, which is good. It's quite a lovely looking day. It is going to storm tonight, but I'm hoping that that happens after 5 o'clock when we're well out of there and at home preferably. But yeah, so we set up our little stall today. We're actually right next to the stage. We were going to be a little bit further away, which is why we didn't bring her earmuffs, but because we're going to be right next to the stage. We're actually a little bit behind the speakers, so we're not going to be in the speaker blast. We thought that we would just go home and get her little protectors because they do cut out, I think they cut out 95% of the sound, but it's a little bit different with infants because it's not actually the sound that can irritate the eardrums. Obviously the sound can upset the babies, but it's actually the vibrations from the very loud speakers that can hurt their eardrums and can leave them permanently deaf. So it's really, really important. I think it's between week 25 in the womb and between 5 and 6 months of age is when the eardrums develop. So any loud concerts before 6 months can damage them if you don't go about it the right way. So never go close to a speaker because of the vibrations. Try and limit the the really loud sound, because I guess that probably would affect it as well and make them unsettled. And they also say if you've got like a baby carrier to wear them in a baby carrier. So I'll be wearing her today with her earmuffs and standing behind the speakers. And if I do stand in front of them to look at the concert, you just have to make sure you go all the way around. But another thing, we were just at the park and she was getting a little bit cranky, and I had a feel of her teeth and I had a look, and you can actually see the 2 teeth now right there. She's got the 2 big bumps and you can actually see them, which is really exciting. She's going to look so cute with those 2 little teeth. But yes, she's going to be a little bit cranky because McKinley just does not deal well with the pain of teething, and we've tried a lot of different things. The amber necklaces, the only thing that really tends to work is Nurofen. Panadol just takes the buzz off for a little bit, but Nurofen seems to really last for the 8 hours. And I can see Ren coming down listening to headphones. She's got headphones on. She's dancing away. So that means it's 12:02 and we've got to race back to town to get a park. I think little Miss Mac's waking up in the back. I can hear her moving about. She's waking up back there. How'd you go? Very hot.
You have to put them together.
So these are the little earmuffy things, and we've got a little peach colour because we love peach. Earmuff things. Wow, they're super good. I actually have a little bit of hearing loss myself out of this ear because I just had a balloon pop really loudly in my ear. What are you talking about, McKinley? What are you talking about? So yes, we will see you in there in a minute. Excited, Abigail? Are you excited? You think I know nice? You gonna go nice?
views. I will say thank you guys so much for putting up with this weather. I reckon if it was me, I'd be like, I know my hair. It got me bailed. So thank you so much, guys, for sticking through. Really appreciate it. I can't believe how many people are here. Are you guys ready to watch me stack it when I get out of this loop? I'll give you a microphone. So the Wolf Brothers, how good are they? I know, you asked me there. They're spunk bubbles, what do you reckon? Is that only a term I use? I think I got it from my mum. Spunk bubble. A word we made up. Anyway, so these birds are going to have a quick break. So I've been working hard. And I am going to play you guys one of my originals. How's that sound? Amazing, okay. Alrighty. So this is just a cute little love song. It's actually quite funny because one of the lyrics in this song is called, it says something about sneaking out at midnight. And I left a bit of paper, laying around the house, and Mum read it one day. She goes, have you been sneaking out at midnight? No, never. Why would I ever do that? Don't do that. Don't, alright. So basically, this one's called Love Without Shame.
That's where I get the newspaper delivered. Because I can read that.
You guys can really clap too at this song. That's it. You guys got rhythm and everything. We stood on top of the world, but danced in the rain. Kissed me slowly, forgot all the pain. Lived for the day and we didn't think twice. Never listened to nobody's advice. Hand in hand, we were both to blame. We didn't care at all. We loved without shame. Here's that naughty lyric. Sneaking out at midnight. Not really. It'll be alright. 'Cause I'd have you by my side until the morning light. I'd only be and you'd be running as fast as you go.
If you're in China, you don't feel like
we stood on top of the world, we danced in the rain. Kissed me slowly, forgot all the pain. Lived for the day and we didn't think twice. Never listened to nobody's advice. Hand in hand, we were both to blame. We didn't care at all. We laughed without shame. We get a little tipsy with you and your whiskey. Spinning in circles and jumping over her. Sitting in the car in the middle of the dark. The memories we made, the two best friends are here in the crowd. Because you guys have never heard this original before. But they know every word. There we go. Hannah and Whitney. Turn around and say hello to Hannah and Whitney.
Yeah, watch
and
this
Sean
again.
and Lisa.
Yeah, I promise myself.
This guy comes to like just about every gig. When I played about 2 people, they'd sing all the words and make me feel amazing. Thanks, guys. Even though those good there's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy, but breaking her heart, and I'm free. Free falling, and I'm free. Free falling.
Everybody,
Howdy doody.
it is almost 6 o'clock and we are just on our way home now. It has been a long day.
Sound like a dinosaur train then.
Gonna ride the dinosaur train. Yes, it's been a really, really long day. It's been a good day.
Yep. She was awesome.
Who are we talking about?
Caitlyn.
Yes. And also McKinley was like amazing. She was just laughing and smiling at everybody.
She was a show off.
She was a show off, and she slept twice through the concert. She ate fine.
We only had a little bit of rain.
Yeah, we've got some photos that I'll put into
Massive
the video
lightning. And
right now. Right now. Right now. There's some pictures of the storm. It looked like it was really bad, and it was quite funny because when the Wolf Brothers were on and they were just finishing their last song, the most giantest, loudest bit of thunder, wasn't it?
it was like,
It was insane, like it was, and the timing was just unreal. So yes, that was fun.
McKinley liked dancing too.
She loved dancing. You know, we're always a little bit worried to take her places with lots and lots of people because it's quite overwhelming for little babies. And especially McKinley, she doesn't tend to like everybody. But like, yeah, she was just smiling and laughing and playing at everyone. Could not care. Could not care about the loud music and 3,000 people around her. which is really good.
Have to have a shout out to Josie.
Josie, I was just saying to Ren, Josie, I think we should adopt you. Me and Ren are like your mums. Giving you water, you know.
Nah.
So if you want to be adopted, let us know. Mac needs a big sister.
Awesome job today.
Yes, well done, Jimmy. Jimmy Nugget.
Being Jimmy Nugget.
Jimmy Nugget.
So we'll insert some footage now.
No. So, yes, I think we're going to go home. I'm thinking that I might have a long bath because I've been saying ever since I had McKinley, I'm going to have a nice relaxing bath, get Ren to bring me a cup of tea, read a book. Stop, that's for the baby. That's a lifesaver, by the way, just while we're on that topic. The little silicone teething thing that Ren's got. McKinley chewed on that for about an hour today, which was really good, kept her occupied. Anyway, yes, I've been saying ever since I had McKinley, I want to have a nice relaxing bath because as you all know, when you're pregnant you can't have a hot bath. You know, it's got to be a certain temperature. And it just... Are you right?
No, I'm not laughing at you.
Are you right?
No, I'm not laughing at you.
See what I have to put up with? I've got 2 bloody kids. Anyway, as I was saying, so it might be nice to have a bath, but like, someone's really tired over there. Even when I aim to have like a long shower, I'm like tapping on the wall. Ren, is she crying? Is she okay? Is she, you know, what's she doing? So my long shower is like 5 minutes. That's it. And I don't think I'd be able to sit in a bathtub long enough, you know? Don't you think? Crazy? We've had too much sun today. We have not been drinking. Actually, I lie because I just got a frozen raspberry. Shout out to Macca's. Crunchy. But yeah, so it's been a really, really, really good day. But we are buggered. We want to go home.
Feet are sore.
Take our shoes off.
I forgot to put my
Take our bras off. And just crash out. Actually, it's actually night time, but I've got my glasses on right now because look at me. I look like an absolute zombie. No, I'm going to take them off now. Because I didn't really get time to put any makeup on this morning. I quickly just put on some foundation, and then when we got to Ren's mum's, I just didn't even look in a mirror, just put a little bit of blush, that was it. So I'm feeling a little bit pasty.
And she looks beautiful.
So yes, that is our weekend. We've had a lovely weekend. Next weekend is Ren's social club. Shout out to the GT. And unless I miraculously, that's a tricky word at the end of the day, find a babysitter that McKinley just loves, then I will not be going, sadly. Sad eyes, because yes, she loves me too much, McKinley does, to want to part with me. So yeah, that's about it really. That's all I want to say. That's all you want to say?